Hi everybody. We are going to do a really fun giraffe craft now with some recyclable materials. Now you remember this morning we read Giraffes Can't Dance. It was a really fun story. So we're going to do our craft now. So the first thing you're going to do, there's actually two crafts that you could do. I'm going to show you how to do two of them. The first one, moms and dads, we need a paper towel roll. Okay, if you have brown construction paper. And then I sent out the PDFs. One of them had the giraffe head. Okay, that's going to be for this craft. Okay, all right, boys and girls, you ready? All right, first thing we're going to do, you're going to take your paper towel roll, which is recyclable, right? Because it's cardboard. And you're going to paint it. Miss Lori painted hers. See, I'll show you mine. I painted mine like a yellowish color, light yellow. You could do that to make your giraffe's neck. All right, then what you can do is take the head, mommy and daddy will cut it out for you, and you color it or paint it. You could use paint, crayons, markers, whatever you want, okay? And then you could color his eyes, little nose, mouth, and his horns and his ears. Now, before we go any further, let's just look at something. See how a giraffe's neck is long? That's what we're making there, the nice long neck. And his neck is, giraffe's neck is nice and long because they have to reach way up high because they eat trees. They eat the leaves, the twigs, the branches. So a giraffe's neck has to be way tall. And you know what else a giraffe has that helps him get the leaves? A tongue that's really super long. And it shoots out of his mouth and it rips the leaves off. And that's how he eats. Now, a giraffe is the tallest living animal on land today. So tall. If a giraffe was outside your house, okay, and if you have two floors in your house, right, you go up your stairs on your second floor, a giraffe could look in your second story window without a ladder. He would just stand there and look right in. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's look at a few other things before we get to our craft here. See these things? They're two little horns on a giraffe's head. A giraffe has them. You know what they used for? They used either to play with another giraffe or to fight with another giraffe. They use their horns. Yes, I know. And he has two ears, right? And on the back of his neck, look, like a horse, he has hair. That's called a mane. And that's what a horse has also. Tail. And he's got four thin, skinny legs. One of the giraffe's legs is way taller than you. Just his leg is way taller than you. Yes, okay. And look at his fur, okay? A giraffe has brown spots all over him. And every giraffe has different spots. Okay, no two giraffes are alike. Just like no two people are alike. Everybody's different, right? Well, every giraffe is a little bit different too. Okay? So, let's get back to our craft. So, like I said, first you paint your tube, your paper towel tube, okay? Then you could paint your head, make your horns, your ears, and glue it on top, okay? So we have his head and his neck. Now, the next thing Miss Lori did was I took a piece of brown paper, and I'll show you, we're going to make his mane, see? We're going to make that. Here's what you do. Cut a long strip. What shape is that? Rectangle. Did you say rectangle? That was good. Okay, now we're going to fold it a little bit. Fold your rectangle. All right, mommy and daddy will help you with this. And then, mom and dad, this is for you to do with your child. Take a scissor and just make cuts like this. See? All down the mane. I'm making the fur on his mane. And then what you do, the part that you folded down, you could either tape it or glue it so that it looks like that. And you have the mane on his neck. Okay? All right, now guys, look at the giraffe. What's missing? Look at it. What did Miss Lori not do yet? Did you say his brown spots? Nice. We're going to do brown spots, and guess how we're going to do them? With our fingertips. So you just take some brown paint and give him a bunch of spots all over his body, his neck here rather. See? Go all over his neck. And then you could do it on his face. You could give him some, see? His ears. See? Just like that. And then you will have a cute giraffe puppet. Now remember in the story, Gerald learned to dance? So you could dance now with your puppet. You can make him dance and have some fun. Now, so you could do a giraffe like this. That's one way to make a giraffe puppet. Another way to make a giraffe puppet, Mom and Dad, I sent another PGF with parts of a giraffe, right? The eyes, the ears, I drew. Oh, it's thundering and lightning. The horns, and the little part that goes on his face with his nose and his mouth. You could cut them out and have your child cut them, color them rather, paint them, whatever you guys feel like doing. And what you're going to need for this giraffe puppet is a brown bag. Now again, boys and girls, it's a brown paper bag. It's recyclable. Paper's recyclable. We're using all fun things that are recyclable, that we recycle. Okay? Now, here's how you're going to do your paper bag puppet. When you stick your hand in the bag, see? That's going to be your giraffe's head. And we're going to make his head move and his mouth. This will be his mouth, and you can make his mouth open. See that? Okay, so first what you have to do with your bag, and Miss Lori already did it, I colored my bag yellow. Okay? The next step is this. You're going to need some glue. We'll do it fast together. Miss Lori's going to put down his nose and his mouth. I'll make 2 glue dots, dot, dot, for his eyes. There they go, 2 eyes. Now, what do you think goes here? His ears. Let's put his ears on. Okay, Miss Rue's going to stick it in like that. 1 ear. You could even stick it in the little flap like in the bag. You'll see when you do it. It's kind of easy to stay. 2 ears. And what goes on the top of his head? His 2 what? Horns. Excellent. So let's get those 2 horns up there. 1 horn. 2 horns. Now, there he is. Now, what you could even, if you want, you could put his mane on the back of the bag like we did with our other puppet. You could do that too. And again, the last step, what's missing? His brown spots. That's the real fun part. Let's take our finger, make spots all over our giraffe. And remember, Miss Lori said that all giraffes are different, right? And they all have different spots. Do you guys know what where a giraffe lives? A giraffe lives in a place called Africa. It's far away. It's very hot there. And sometimes giraffes live in zoos also. You could see a giraffe in a zoo too. Okay? All right. I have one more fun fact for you. One more good one. You know his hoofs? We said his feet are called hoofs, right? A real giraffe, his hoof, is the size of a dinner plate. The plates you guys eat dinner off of, those big plates, that's the size of 1 giraffe hoof. Isn't that great? That's so cool. And one more thing. I got one more thing. A stands up most of its day. It sleeps, standing up, and everything. Most of a giraffe's day is standing up and eating. They eat, they stand up, they eat. They stand up, they eat. That's all they do. And they drink very, very little. Just some fun facts. Okay, I hope you guys had fun making your 2 giraffe puppets. And again, we can make them, don't forget, we're going to make them dance like Gerald. Woohoo! All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Miss you.